Welcome back, everybody, to our Midwestern Dynasty, where we have a Horned Owls and Horned Frogs matchup. That's right, we are taking on TCU, who are 3-2, but 2-0 in Big 12 play. It is a rain game, and you never know what could happen in a bad weather game. The Horned Owls on offense, it'll be a run. Von Clifton cutting to his left and going down across the 50 at the 46. So on the plus side of midfield already. And with plenty of time in the pocket, is going to connect with Jaden Berry downfield, who's up to the 25. So the Horned Owls on the attack. On 3rd and 4, it's a screen to Berry. He gets a couple of blocks, and he's gone. No illegal man downfield penalty on the play, so Jaden Berry has his 11th touchdown on the year, and the Horned Owls are on top early. We'll see if TCU can answer right away. Amari Harris on the screen, breaks a tackle, and spins upfield, somehow staying on his feet. He's up to 32. I don't know how that resulted in a gain of 22. Trotman off a fake, firing over the middle, and he's intercepted. Ahmad North, the senior linebacker, with his first career INT. And the Horned Owls will have great starting field position, but they are in danger of wasting it. 3rd and 14. Ham is going to lob down the field, and he's going to hit Jason Merton, who's got the speed to score. His 6th touchdown on the season. Great blocking leads to a 50-yard bomb, and the Horned Owls are up by 2 scores. TCU facing 3rd and 11. They'll go with a deep ball of their own, and it's going to work out for them. Taylor Brents, the 6'5 senior, with a gain of 60 on the play. 3rd and 9 now. Trotman is going to throw the ball away as Broderick Duggar is injured on the play. And it looks like TCU is going to send out their kicker. That would be Barry Mount to try a 40-yard field goal. His kick is up and good. And TCU, they got 3 points on the board. The Horned Owls are still up by 2 scores. Him on 3rd and 6 is going to hit Jaden Berry again over the middle, and he's across midfield. Him will head under center, turn around and give it to Von Clifton, who's running right through the middle of the TCU defense. He's up to the 33. Now with a shotgun on 2nd and 1, facing a blitz. Sam is going to look to run himself up the middle. And he's going to be driven down near the 10 at the 9 with a gain of 15. So it's goal to go for Midwestern. They're going to go with an RPO throw to Marco Mines, and he will score. Marco Mines with his 2nd touchdown this season. And that'll put Midwestern up by 3 scores in the first half. They lead by 18. Sammy Thrash on the return of punt is going to weave his way into TCU territory. So Midwestern, they are in control, have the ball across midfield. Ham looking, throwing over the middle to Titus Dingle, who found some space in the middle of the TCU defense. And again, the Horned Owls have the ball in the red zone. Ham progressing through all of his reads, and Titus Dingle is there again. The Horned Owls have made it 28-3 on Jesse Ham's 4th touchdown pass of the first half. So this has been pure domination up until this point. Maybe TCU can change that. Throw to the right side of Trotman is going to be caught by Marquez Mangold. And TCU is moving the ball down the field quickly. A shot deep over the middle, and a breakdown in the Midwestern secondary is going to lead to a long touchdown for TCU, a 54-yarder, as Alex Gooch makes it 28-10. About 30 seconds to go in the half. Ham to Berry, something that has happened a ton this year. It's happened already 5 times in this game, and that is the Horned Owls up near midfield. Ham running out of time is going to hit Titus Dingle downfield, and Jesse Ham is over 200 yards passing in the first half. The drive would stall out, so Jason Ops is going to attempt a 47-yard field goal, and he blows it. It's going to remain 28-10 as we head into the second half, where TCU is on offense to begin the third quarter. Niles Jefferson will find the sideline, Spin by Coxie. An impressive run by Jefferson, who came into this one averaging 3 yards per carry on 178 tries. A pass is going to be lobbed down the field and caught by Amari Harris, who's out of bounds at the 15. In the red zone at the 8. On third down. Troutman to the end zone, splitting 2 defenders. What a throw by Troutman. And just like that, TCU has made it a 2-score game in the third. Horned Owls on offense for the first time in the second half. And rolling to his left, and he's got a man all alone. It's Dingle hurdling a defender. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 19. Goal to go at the 2. It's Von Clifton walking into the end zone easy for his 5th touchdown this year. Terrell Cummings dominated up front and allowed that touchdown to be so easy. 35-17 in the third. TCU coming off of that good drive they had to begin this second half. Looks like they're putting together another good one. Now at the 33, it's 3rd and 7. Troutman backing up, throwing to his right. McAllister, who had that touchdown earlier, is up near the 10. And out of bounds at the 9. It's going to be goal to go. 3rd and goal at the 3. Troutman all day back there, backing up, throwing to his left, and it's going to be caught in the end zone. A toe-dragging touchdown for Scott Bannon, his 2nd on the year. And TCU again has made it a 2-score game and now have a chance to make it a 1-score game. Jefferson across the 50, inside the 30, brought down by 30, and Coxie at the 26. 3rd and 1 to begin the fourth quarter. It'll be a flip to Mangold. He is Madden, brought down by Coxie and Hacker, short of a first. It'll be 4th and inches, and TCU, they will kick a field goal. Barry Mount will put it up and through, and TCU, they have made it a 1-score game. Remember, at one point, the Horned Owls were up 28-3, so you got to give a lot of credit to TCU for not giving up and not backing down. They have fought their way back into this game and made it a game. Earl Helm on 3rd and 4 runs up the middle for a first down. He's got 60 yards on the day on the ground. 3rd and 14. It's going to be a screen to Earl Helm. And he is spun down well short of the first. It'll be 4th and 10. And kind of no man's land. Hops already missed a pretty long field goal right in this range. And the Horned Owls are going to pass on the try. They'll go for it. Barry underneath makes the catch. And did he get the first? He did. Jaden Barry with a clutch play on 4th and 10 to keep the drive alive. Von Clifton on the toss. Gets a block from Cardarius Taggart. And Clifton is in. He's going to get his 2nd touchdown of the game and 6th of the year. And the Horned Owls are back on top by 2 scores. 4 minutes to go in the 4th. Troutman is drilled and sacked. John Hicks has the first sack of the game for either side, and it comes here late in the 4th. TCU going for it on 4th and 13. It's a check down to Mangold, and that will not get the job done. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Horned Owls take over already in the red zone. Trying to put the game away. Ham extending, throwing to a wide open man. It is Marco Mines with his 2nd touchdown of the game as well. Can't forget about him. And the Horned Owls have pretty much put this game away. TCU, they have moved the ball down the field. Trying to make a late comeback again. McAllister is going to get into the end zone for the 2nd time today. And TCU, they are going to have to try an onside kick. Really needing multiple onside kicks at this point. If they can get one here. It is bouncing, and Jason Burton is going to casually pick it up with one hand and recover it. So the Horned Owls can just run this one out. They get it goal to go at the 4. Him drifting to his right, drifting back to his left, and he's got nobody open. He'll run into the end zone and help us run this score up. He's got 6 touchdowns today. Jesse Ham's big day helps us win 56-33. They're on the road in the rain over top of TCU, and we improved to 7-0 on the year. Jesse Ham, of course, is your player of the game. We'll talk some more about him in a little bit. But we got to start with a defense that got totally shredded out there. There really are no positives that we could take away from the play of our defense in this game. We allowed 529 yards and 33 points in the rain. We had just 1 sack and 1 takeaway. The defense, it was horrible. The offense, it's a good thing that they showed up and did as well as they did. They put up 56 points, 568 yards, picked up 30 first downs, and had no turnovers in the rain in a game where our defense could not buy a stop. So they are absolutely the reason that we won this game. Jesse Ham specifically is the main reason that we won this game. He went out there and had 6 total touchdowns, 5 passing, 1 rushing, and had 371 total yards. Through 7 games, he is averaging 4 touchdowns, 308 yards, and less than a turnover per game. He now has over 9,000 passing yards in his career and has 90 passing touchdowns. He's been really great this year, but has overall just had a solid run as our starting quarterback. We have a top 7 showdown with number 7 BYU. It'll be a big Big 12 game. With the conference standings being so congested, the Cougars are 6-1. Their only loss was in the Holy War to Utah. It was annihilation, with Utah winning 55-14 over BYU. The Cougars have been solid outside of that, but can they take down Reggie Hambrick and the Horned Owls, who are putting their 31-game win streak on the line? Guess we'll find out. BYU on offense at their own 14. Stevie McAllister rolling back into his own end zone, and it's a sack. It's a safety to start the game. Santiago Martino, with his 47th career sack, is going to put the Horned Owls up by 2 to begin this game. The Horned Owls on offense right after the safety. Ham to Barry. He's going to spin up field, and he's loose across midfield. Nobody's going to get him. He's gone. 64 yards to the end zone as he scores his 12th touchdown on the year. And the Horned Owls are already up by 2 scores in the first quarter. BYU off to a disastrous start. We'll see if they can recover. Here is a screen to Harvey Kalu, who, as a running back, has 35 receptions, 361 yards, and 8 receiving touchdowns this year. An actual receiver making a play down the field, and Sidney Ismail, as he's down at the 19. Goal to go at the 6. McAllister left side, and it's going to be broken up in the end zone by Alexander Folk, who is injured after making the play in the end zone. Second down. It's going to be a run and a loss of a couple. Paul Dahl there to make the stop. 3rd and goal back at the 9. It's going to be an RPO, a throw, and that is not going to be a touchdown. BYU is going to make the choice to kick a field goal on 4th and goal at the 4. And their kicker, Tavares Staley, misses it. He chokes on the chip shot, and this will stay a 2-score game. The Horned Owls on offense again. Ham is lobbing deep down the field to a man behind the defense in Titus Dingle, who does make the catch, but is down right away after it. On the 30-yard line of BYU, Ham is going to be sandwiched and sacked back at the 36. And the Horned Owls are on the edge of field goal range for Jason Hobbs. They'll give him a chance. We'll see if he can make a 53-yarder. His kick is up, and it is good. Jason Hobbs able to make the 53-yard field goal and make it 12-0. The Horned Owls are back on offense. Ham is going to throw it to Jalen Hyde, a rare Jalen Hyde sighting, but he gets a first down on 3rd down. How about Jesse Ham so far? 5 for 5 with over 130 passing yards, and we're only in the first quarter. Von Clifton able to get to the edge, and he will get a first down. Later on the drive at the 12, Ham from a clean pocket. He's going to hit Earl Helm over the middle, and he will not be given a first down. So it is 3rd and inches at the 2. A fake to Clifton, and down goes Ham. He's going to be sacked by Addison Mutcherson, and the Horned Owls have a decision to make. They will try to go for it here. They want to make this a 3-score game. Ham over the middle to Jaden Berry, and he's got his second touchdown on the day, 13th of the year, and Midwestern is all over BYU. It is a 3-score game. A 19-0 lead for the Horned Owls, who have the ball again. Ham throwing down the field on a line, and he gets intercepted by Tim Moses. A horrible underthrow by Jesse Ham, and BYU, they have a chance to get into this game. They haven't really been in it at all, so you can't say get back into it. It's a run left side, and there goes McCants inside the 5, down at the 3, making it goal to go. The Cougars looking to get some points on the board. McAllister hit and dropped. A sack for Tyreek Warrior back at the 11. 3rd and goal. It's a run up the middle. Kalu runs over Coxie, and he scores. 11 total touchdowns this year for Harvey Kalu, and that'll make it 19-7. The Cougars were able to take advantage of that Jesse Ham mistake. We'll see if he can make up for it. He is going to make a throw on the move, and Jaden Berry with a great catch on the sideline is out of bounds up at the 43. Jaden Berry having another Jaden Berry game. Why not throw it to him again? And Jaden Berry with that catch is over 100 yards receiving on just 4 catches. 3rd and 5, a blitz on the way. Ham left side, that is Ezra Sharp, the former tight end, battling his way to the 17. As the Horned Owls are in the red zone. Goal to go at the 6. Clifton inside, trucks a defender on his way in. Von Clifton with his 7th touchdown on the year, and the Horned Owls, they want to go for 2 as they try to make this a 20-point lead. Ham looking and running out of time. It's a sack on the 2-point try, so this will stay 25-7 in the first half. The BYU could do something. They have a minute 30 to get down the field, and that is a big chunk of yardage for them to start the drive as they're all the way up to the 47. Now a minute to go in the half. McAllister searching, throwing deep over the middle, and it's another big play for BYU as Terrence Bland, the 5'6" wide receiver, makes a big play. In the red zone are the Cougars. McAllister rolling out and getting sacked. Santiago Martino able to get him down. BYU, they're going to try a field goal here. Tavares Staley missed from 21, but will make from 39. And we have a 2-score game again. 25-10 in the 3rd. Horned Owls on offense. Ham rolling to his right and throwing on the move to a man open downfield in Dingle, who does a good job of boxing out the defender to make the catch. They give Devon Clifton on 3rd down, and he's got a 1st down. And the Horned Owls again are inside the red zone, looking to increase their lead. Ham looking, drifting, throwing to his left, where Jaden Berry is at the goal line, making his 3rd touchdown of the game happen. Jaden Berry, have a day as usual. This dude is a monster, and he's up to 14 touchdowns through 7 games and 3 quarters of this one. A screen on 3rd down to Von Clifton, and it looks like he has a 1st down, and he's down across midfield. The Horned Owls, they appear to be in complete control, even though they're playing a top 10 ranked team. And to Earl Helm on a 3rd and 5, and the running back, who is lined up out there at wide receiver, makes a nice play. What do you do here on 3rd and 19? Well, you know what? You go deep to Berry, but Ham this time underthrows it and is intercepted again by Tim Moses. Another underthrown ball by Jesse Ham. That has kind of been his kryptonite, if there has been one this year. So BYU, maybe they can make a late push. McAllister scrambling and sliding down. A holding call in the end zone, though. And that is going to be another safety that is forced by Martino, who's just had a great game and an amazing career. So it is 34-10 in the 4th. BYU trying to at least make the game look closer. They're going to hit a big play over the middle, and they will have the ball in the red zone after a gain of 31. with a goal to go. It'll be a flip to Kalu, and he will get a block, and he will score. The running back with 9 receiving touchdowns this year after this one. They will go for 2 as they try to inch their way back into the game, and Kalu will complete the octopus. He does convert the 2-point try and score the touchdown to make it 34-18. The Horned Owls hoping to run this one out, and there goes Clifton across the 50 inside the BYU 30, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 24. The drive it would eventually stall out at the 9 with a goal to go, but we used up a lot of time, and Hops' this kick puts us up by 3 scores, basically guaranteeing our win. Yeah, BYU, they would score to make it 25-37, but they failed to recover an onside kick, so we do end up getting the win. Player of the game, Jaden Berry. 7 catches, 118 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So what else is new? Jaden Berry doing Jaden Berry things. The defense, it was better than what we did against TCU, but is that really saying a lot? No. The defense was horrible against TCU. It was at least bearable against BYU. We had 3 sacks and 6 TFLs, but again, had 0 takeaways. The offense, it produced 458 yards and 37 points. Besides the 2 Jesse Ham INTs that he threw, the offense, it was good. Now, Jesse Ham has had a problem this year of underthrowing deep balls, especially to Jaden Berry when he's behind the defense. And it does keep on happening, but we're going to keep on throwing them because Berry has been that good. We got to keep on targeting him. Martino has been named Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. He had 2 sacks, 2 TFLs, and forced 2 safeties, one by drawing a holding call in the end zone, the other, the more conventional method. He is not having a crazy year, but he's having a crazy career. He is the all-time sack leader in Midwestern history with 48 of them. We'll see if he can go on a huge run here and maybe cap his career off with a Defensive Player of the Year award. We have to talk about this Heisman race. Leading the way right now, you got the Sooners quarterback, Uncle Rico is what we're going to call him. He has 28 touchdowns, 2,729 total yards with just 6 turnovers. That's good, but you compare it to Jesse Ham, who has 32 touchdowns, 2,430 yards with 8 turnovers. And Ham, he's not even in the discussion. But Uncle Rico, he's leading the way. At wide receiver, Jordan Tolbert, 829 total yards, 12 touchdowns, and is averaging 14.8 yards per play. Jaden Berry, 1,028 total yards, 14 touchdowns, 17.4 yards per play. But Berry is behind Tolbert. I think the Heisman race is rigged, or something's going wrong there. Ham should at least be in the discussion, and Berry should be ahead of Tolbert, that's for sure. The Big 12 standings are still really congested, and we, as of right now, would be holding on to a college football playoff spot, but we got some games to go in the regular season. And next up, we got the Arizona Wildcats, who are, yeah, maybe not a great team, but you never know. They could pull off an upset win and end our 32-game win streak. We'll see if we can beat them in our next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.